I say, okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Okay, ladies, now let's
bounce to this.
Let's get information. Let's get
So as we do our makeup, we'll be touching upon a subject that we feel is really important to us.
And that subject is being confident. So this subject is, we've been doing a lot of thinking about it in the past. We just feel like it's really, really important. So throughout this video, we're just going to talk about being confident, what it means to us, and how do we just kind of get there. So what does confidence mean to you?
To me, it means to like be myself around people, like not put on a different face so I can fit in. So just being myself around people.
Okay, what being confident to me means is being self-aware, being comfortable, and being loving, balanced, accepting, and just in general, I feel like every time I think of confidence, I think of being a woman, because I feel like, I don't even feel like it's hard to be a woman, but I feel like it's a privilege. So once you're like, you take pride in all those things and you're aware of who you are, I feel confident. That's my definition of being confident.
I'd like to say, don't ever change yourself because someone doesn't like you the way you are. Especially don't change for a guy. That's like, don't ever do that. If he really wants to be with you, he'll be with you because of who you are. So don't change yourself for anyone. Just love yourself the way you are.
And I feel like this goes to a lot of females, because a lot of girls change themselves for a guy that they're either dating or want to date.
So they could love him or whatever.
Yeah. So if you're really, I don't know, if you're talking to someone or if you're with someone, they will love you regardless of anything, just the way you are. And you shouldn't have to change yourself for anyone at all.
Yeah.
Because then you're just not being yourself. Yeah. And I feel like if you're changing yourself for people, you kind of lose yourself. Yeah. You lose a sense of who you are. And that just gets in the way of being confident.
You're trying to satisfy other people, but you lose yourself doing that. And you don't want to do that.
Yeah. So we'll just pretty much give you our 2 cents on how we feel like you could achieve confidence or work your way towards it. And one of those things is being accepting of others. I feel like that's really important. Just how we just discussed that you don't change yourself for anyone, but also don't make anyone change themselves
for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So be accepting of the way everyone is, because everyone's different. That's just the beauty of everything, because we're all different and we all bring something cool to this world. I just feel like, so I just feel like you should be accepting of others no matter what they like, what they wear, how they are, because you can't change anyone to the way you want them to be. And maybe however they are, it is for the best of them. Because I also feel like if we're trying to change others or point out flaws in them, it does bring their self-confidence down.
Yeah.
So that's not a person you want to be.
One more thing is that don't compare yourself to others. So don't compare yourself to like a celebrity, like, oh my gosh, I want to be like them. You don't want to be like them. You're you. Just be you.
Yeah, because don't even compare yourself to like family
or anyone.
Yeah, or like cousins or like anyone, because everyone's good at what they do, And also, like, we get, I don't know, I feel like we get a lot of comments on our pictures saying, I wish I looked
like you. No.
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 You're beautiful the way you are. You don't want to look like us. 'Cause you're different the way you are.
Yeah.
And if you feel like there's someone in your life that's making you feel like crap, that makes you feel like you're not good enough for them, or anyone, just cut out those people. Don't keep in touch with them. Don't talk to them. Just cut them out completely.
Just going off of that, a really important
Thing is that
making sure you surround yourself with really positive people and good human beings, because I feel like if you're surrounded by really negative and just people who are not happy with themselves, so they will make you feel miserable about yourself just because they're not happy.
They're not happy with themselves.
Yeah. So you want to make sure, you want to be really picky about
who your friends
yeah.
and who you hang out with.
Exactly. Because I don't know, I just feel like whoever you hang out with, even though you are you, somehow your friends do influence you, and you want friends that push you towards good things.
Not
yeah, they help you be positive, and they're there for you through everything, and not just like, you want friends that really connect with you on just not a level of boys or partying, but something a little more deeper than that. Because I feel like once you hit an age where the whole boys and partying phase is done, so what do you have in common, or what do you have something that you can bond over? So you want friends. So, and I feel like you should surround yourself with people who tell you if you're making a mistake.
Yeah.
Who tell you
just
yeah.
support you in the wrong things.
Yeah. So you want friends that tell you that, hey, you're doing this wrong, and I'm telling you this because I care about you. Because I feel like those type of people are important.
So I'll share a little story of myself. So when I was like in middle school and in high school, I had like no confidence at all. Like I was, just like, oh my gosh, I need to fit in. Like I would not go out without makeup on because I thought I wasn't good enough to, be out in public without makeup. But as I got older, like I started to realize like this is what I am, and I can't change this, and I don't want to change this because I love how I am, and this is what God gave me, and I shouldn't change that. So
I feel like this is to me personally, is very important in going on a journey to feeling confident or like just loving yourself, which is saying no to people. No matter what it is, if you don't feel comfortable about something, don't do it. It's okay to say no, and say no to that person that, hey, I don't want to do this, or hey, I can't help you with this because this is just not this is not me, and this is not something I stand by or I go by.
So if you say no to someone and they're just like, okay, no, like you can't say no to me, kick them out of your life.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, if you can't respect my decision, you don't need to be in my life. Like go away.
Okay. And then one other thing that I feel like a lot of us struggle with, however, it's really important, is pretty much being loving towards others and towards yourself. Well, it should begin with yourself, because if you have enough love for yourself, you can give that to others. If you don't love yourself, you can't love others.
You really don't have anything to give to others if you don't.
That's why it's just really important to start off with yourself, loving yourself, and that could mean anything. That could mean taking care of yourself. It could mean pampering yourself. Loving yourself to me is just like being comfortable with yourself.
With yourself.
Yeah. So
be yourself around others.
yeah, and
Don't
not
put on another face and be like, yeah, this is who I am.
yeah, and not being ashamed of who you are.
Mm.
I just feel like it's okay to be insecure. We all have insecurities.
Yeah.
However, I just feel like especially as a woman, you have to only grow from those insecurities and push yourself forward in either overcoming them or even being comfortable with them. Because you just can't let the insecurities get the best of you, because I just feel like if you're insecure about something, that's how you think others think about you, even though they don't.
They don't.
So it's just all beginning with being loving, and that too first towards yourself, and then you can slowly work your way towards others. So another important thing is doing things you love and keeping yourself busy and just always doing something that makes you happy and keeping yourself happy. So whether it's doing your makeup or I don't know, whatever anyone enjoys, whether it's that, I feel like if you do something that you love, it brings
will be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It brings confidence in you.
Yeah.
So
Before, like, I didn't get into like the Noor painters thing. I wasn't happy. No, okay, I'm being real, bro. I wasn't happy. But okay, I'm gonna say it again. Don't laugh. I felt my happiness in this.
I know, you know those TV ads? It's like before I was doing this, I wasn't happy. Then I took this pill, and now I'm happy.
I took the makeup pill.
Okay, go.
Oh, okay. So before I got into, and before we started doing this Noor painters thing, I feel like I wasn't happy at all with my life. But after Noor painters pill, I'm much more happier because like I'm doing what I love to do, and my family's supporting me, so I'm a happy person now. So find something that you love doing and do that.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, like don't, like you're not gonna get anywhere with makeup.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're getting places, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be big. We cut that out.
Another thing that is I feel like is really important for feeling confident or just like being happy is being honest. And what I mean by being honest is being honest with yourself and being honest with others. And obviously, like, don't lie. That's something that everyone knows. But just be honest with yourself about things. Don't live in denial with yourself. Because I just feel like when you're living in denial with yourself, it just eventually everything builds up and it catches up to you. Any difficulty that comes in your life, you should be honest with yourself and face it.
Accept it.
Yeah.
Don't try running away from it. Accept it. That's like the only way you'll be able to move forward.
Yeah. Because running away from problems,
It doesn't solve them.
Yeah. They catch up to you eventually.
Yeah. They'll be after you.
Yeah.
Till you accept it and just take it out of your life.
Yeah. Because if you're not honest with yourself, you know there's something on the inside that's bothering you. Mm-hmm. And that does affect your confidence. And also be honest with others. Be honest with others, as in be honest with your loved ones and your friends. Okay guys, we are back because our camera died and I didn't really charge it properly last night, so
we're back again.
Yeah, it keeps dying. But coming back to, we're gonna like finish up our talk about being confident, and we really hope that this did
help some people.
Yeah, and it brought out like it kind of like cleared judgment for you guys about anything, or like I don't know, cleared a pathway if you had doubts on anything. And we're just gonna kind of finish it up and then just get back into the makeup. So something that is really important is, this is like one last thing that we feel like is key, is being forgiving. And forgiving, as this applies to yourself and others. So I'm not necessarily saying forgive someone. Well, yes, forgive someone, but don't hold grudges. Because holding grudges is holding grudges is so negative, and it just brings the worst out of you rather than the person who you're holding a grudge against. It just builds up toxins and like negative energy inside of you, where you can be accepting that, okay, this person did me wrong, they must be in a really bad place in life that they did me wrong, and
but you're not going to do the same.
Yeah.
And you just hurt yourself. That kind of goes towards me too. I used to be an angry person. Like I feel like I had pretty bad anger issues. But as I said before, Noor painters, that really just helped me be a positive person. I used to be a negative person, like really negative. It's like she helped me a lot to be a positive person.
Yeah, and that comes back to having friends that really help you grow, because we both have helped each other grow in really immense ways. And so pretty much like just be forgiving, accepting, content with yourself, and just be honest. And I feel like these are our ways on how you can be confident.
Might be different for others.
Yeah, it could be different for others, and that's perfectly fine, because everyone has a different view on life. So these are just our ways, and we really hope that these ways have affected you in a way, or like brought some positiveness in your guys' life. And we're gonna try to do more of these I don't know, inspirational talks. We're just really getting used to talking in front of the camera, because it's just not something we're used to. So this was a huge deal for us to talk about really how we feel about a certain topic, and especially a topic that's so important to everyone. So now we're gonna jump back into the makeup.
Makeups.
Okay, ladies, now let's
Bounce, bounce, bounce to this. I came to play, bitch.
These are finished makeup looks.
And we really hope that our tips will contribute to your journey on being confident and loving yourself.
Don't forget to be yourself.
Thank you.